Awesome. You guys having a good time? This is great. Thank you guys again for coming out. Give it up for Vultures for letting us do this. This is crazy. Free show. We should do more of them. We're going to keep doing more of them. But next up, man, a good friend of mine. We play in bands together, but he's a great comic, and he got me into comedy. Everyone give it up for John Bueno.
Keep it going for Joe fucking Bruno, everybody. One more time for Joe. Let's hear it for Matt. Let's hear it for Vultures. This is great. Shout out to the guy who watched me drop my vape pen in the bathroom 10 minutes ago. Where are you at, brother? Are you in the corner? Thank you for exiting to not watch me hit the vape pen immediately. And then I gave some to Matt. Okay, cool. I'm not a good person. Okay. All right. That's dumb as shit. Hey, shout out to the pill that I found in the dressing room or in the green room floor just now. I will be Venmoing this off after my set. This is my merch for the evening. Looks like a good time. Okay. No, I will be selling merch after my set. You guys might call them feet pics. Anybody? Who's buying? 1 for $5, 2 for $8. Come on, I'll cut you. All right. It's a good deal, right? I'm just doing the math over here. All right. I'm a vegan, you know, until Taco Bell fucks up my order. You know what I mean? And then I slide gracefully into vegetarianism for 3 minutes. You know. All right. I really am a vegan. It's really dumb. I have to do dumb shit like do a lot of substitutions for recipes. You know. So what I usually do is instead of having meat and stuff, I like to use chickpea, or as you might call it, female urine. All right. Good. Hey, quick question. Why do we park on a driveway, drive in a parkway, but masturbate in a Safeway? This guy. Don't get weird. I was on my break. You know what I mean? And I don't work there. You know? Don't be weird. All right. Been watching a lot of true crime. You guys, true crime people? Oh yeah. Yeah, real psycho over here in the corner. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of true crime because I'm dating a white woman. Anybody else also dating one of these true crime machines? It's like their national pastime. You know what I mean? But I feel like I've learned a lot since I started watching them. Like I learned recently that Jeffrey Dahmer wasn't executed by the state, right? But he did die in prison. At one point, they asked him if he were to have a last meal, what he would want. And Jeffrey Dahmer said all he wanted was his favorite candy. And Jeffrey Dahmer's favorite candy was Mentos. That's right. Yes, he did get his Mentos. That's disgusting. All right. That was a long way to go for that joke, so I decided to just vamp it as long as I fucking could. Thanks for going along with that. That was nice. I play in a punk band. I'm a 36-year-old man, and I play in a pop punk band, which is a very specific midlife crisis. Yes, you're allowed to be like, oh, that's fine. I get it. It's a bad idea. Yeah, I play in a band, and sometimes when you're in a band, people like to ask you, like, "Hey, what does your band sound like?" And I hate that question. So what I like to tell them is like, "Have you ever listened to Godsmack?" And then they just walk away. All right, cool. This is it's a Godsmack crowd. It was a lot of new metal people. We a new metal crowd. What's going on here? Korn, Limp Bizkit, etc. Fuck yeah, dude, Limp Bizkit, right? You know what I mean? Okay, cool. Not a lot of jazz fans, probably. You fuck with jazz? Okay. I'm making Spotify friends, guys. I'm getting Spotify. You guys you guys enjoy your Spotify Wrapped for the year? No? Did you enjoy? Samesies. I hate Spotify rap season. I think it's bullshit. I think what Spotify should do is on your rap playlist, they should remove all the songs at the end of the year. So teach you a fucking lesson, you know what I mean? All right. This is nice. Happy to be here. I work out a lot, as you could probably tell. Weird. Okay. I really do. I've been doing Kegels my entire set. You know what I mean? Anybody? Let's do our Kegs. Everybody. 1, 2, 3. Clamp it down, baby. Did we do them? Yes. Fellas, if you didn't know, the Kegel motion, all it is the not come motion. We already do this. Right? So many times. I spend most of my life not coming. Okay. Right. Picked a good night to tape my Netflix special. That's cool. I saw this bumper sticker recently, and it said, "I used to drive in the fast lane until I married a speed bump." Right? Isn't that gross? What a dumb fucking thing to say. I think a more accurate bumper sticker would say, "I'm too much of a coward to get a divorce." Just get a divorce. All right. I'm just gonna do like another 45 minutes or so, Joe. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna get out of here on this. Actually, it's a new one. I pay for porn, right? Don't get fucking weird. It's a good thing. Did somebody boo that? I pay for porn, right? I think it's the ethical thing to do if I'm gonna be consuming it, right? But now I have this weird thing of like, I start to think about what might like get me going or interest me, and I'm like, well, this may sound good, but I got all that porn that I already paid for over there, so I'm like having porn leftovers constantly, and it's an issue. Okay, that's not a great ending. That's not a great way to end a set. So I'm just gonna do another 15, Joe. If that's cool, we'll take it from the top. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, pay for porn, you guys. I'm John. Have a good night. Thank you so much.
One more time for John Bueno, everyone. Keep it going. All right. Next up, guys, aside from this show, on Mondays we run an open mic. So if you're a music person or you want to try comedy, we let it all happen. And obviously we really like the comedy shit here. And they also have food. I was told to promote the food. You guys hungry? You guys the high? You want food? At the bar, there's a menu. There's food. Order some food if you're hungry. But we're gonna keep it going, man. Next up, and he's one of our newer comics in town, man. I'm really excited to see his progress. Everyone, give it up for Taylor Duggar.
You guys like impressions? I'm going to do this impression real quick that I've been working on. This is an alien hunter looking for his TV remote. Alien hunter looking for his TV remote. Here we go. Where are you? This is my crowd. Fuck yeah. Oh, I love it. Believe it or not, this is the physical embodiment of somebody chasing their dreams, okay? So I'm glad you guys all are here. I'm so glad there's a crowd. Usually I'm performing in front of just other comedians, you know? It's a lot like going to the Pornhub convention and trying to sell my OnlyFans. Some bullshit. Speaking of which, I fucking hate salesmen, all right? Pushy people trying to tell me what I need, where to get it. By that I mean if you shop at Costco, fuck you, okay? If you have somebody with a Costco membership in your life, in your friend group, you already know how annoying they are when they tell you how much they paid for sparkling water. Like, I get it. You're doing well, okay? That's a new bit I'm working on. I hate Walmart too, though. I went to Walmart the other day on accident. Kind of forgot it was like Christmas time. Went in there and it was fucking packed. I hate going in there. I'd rather watch my parents fuck, you know? But the thing is, like, Walmart's slogan should just be like, Walmart, fuck you, where else are you gonna go? You know? They got my ass. Okay. This joke is called Turtle Straws. When I was in New York City, I went to this like really fancy restaurant, and I got a drink, and the straw was like sticking to my lips all funky, and I was like, "What the fuck is this? What's going on with this straw?" And she was like, "Oh, it's made of like agave nectar or something. It dissolves so that the turtles can eat it." And I was like, "You mean to tell me that this straw is made of 100% turtle food?" And she was like, "Yeah, basically." I'm like, why the fuck aren't we making everything out of turtle food? You know those like 6-pack can plastic things that you cut up? It's like, oh yeah, now I feel way better about throwing this in the ocean. Make that out of turtle. Why is nothing else made of turtle food? Every beer can we drink, we should just be feeding a turtle afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Reuse, reduce, whatever they say, you know? How many Colorado natives are in here? Sick. What tribe? This is a joke for the Colorado people in the room. I've been working on this bit about the roads here in the Springs, but I'm not finished yet. All right, I'm going to leave you guys with this one. I'm on antidepressants. Anybody else? Mine are working. All right, mine are working. Not because I don't want to kill myself, but because the side effects are kicking in, you know? Like, now I'm just extra sweaty and it's hard for me to come. I almost had sex the other night. It would have been great for me. But then she asked me to leave very politely. She didn't say, like, hey, we shouldn't do this tonight, you should leave. She just gave me a Magnum. The laughter was pretty dull there. So what, everyone here is just swinging a fucking meat hammer? You know what a guy like me looks like in a Magnum condom? It's Christmas time. Imagine a gift bag stuffed with mostly tissue paper, and in the bottom of it's like a gift card or something. In my dick, it's like a $5 gift card to Starbucks. You're not even getting a whole cup of coffee. You're not coming. That's the joke. I've been Taylor. Give it up for Vultures. This show's been awesome. I love you guys.
Keep it going for Taylor Duggar one more time, man. Awesome. We're keeping it moving. We got a few more comics left. Next up, man, he's a very good friend of mine, and he's been doing this a long time. You guys are gonna fucking love him. Everyone, give it up for Charley McMullen.
Thank you, guys. I don't celebrate Hanukkah, but recently I had a disposable lighter that lasted 8 days longer than I thought it would. So I get it. I get it, guys. The pain, the suffering, I get it. I don't have a lot of holiday material because I don't have religion. I'm an agnostic. If you don't know what that is, it means I'm an atheist, but I'm nice. Most of them aren't. It means I'm an atheist, but I don't want to fucking ruin Thanksgiving about it. Like, I don't know what happens after we die, but here's what I think happens after bouncers die. I think when a bouncer dies, he goes up to heaven, he's at the gates, and then they don't let him in because he doesn't have any chicks with him. Here's what I would like to happen right before I die if I get the chance. Like, if I have enough warning, the last thing I want to do is, you know, those like springy snakes that, you know, you open the can and they pop out. I want to take like 3 or 4 of those and just swallow them whole, just shove them down. And then right before I die, I want to take a Sharpie across my stomach, write peanut brittle. Because being a coroner is a sad job, you guys. Like, you're all alone down there in the morgue. Like, picture the guy doing the autopsy. Like, he's got me laid out and stuff. He's like, peanut brittle, why does it sip? Oh, shit! Like, comedian to the very end, everybody. I'm not going to use my time up here to enforce stereotypes, but I will say this. If a guy is really, really into NASCAR, he probably doesn't like other races. Speaking of that, I don't know if you guys ever noticed this, but everything that the KKK does is even worse after Labor Day. I don't know. I don't know if you know a lot about fashion, but it's pretty fucked up, you guys. It's not cool. Let's see. I watch a lot of movies. I'm getting older. I go see old movies when they come back out. Like I went and saw like The Lost Boys and Poltergeist a couple months ago. Fuck yeah. When they re-released the movie Ghost, you guys know that one with Demi Moore and Patrick Swayze? I invited this girl to go see it with me, and then I didn't show up or return any messages. A movie that I saw when it first came out turned 20 this year. Have you ever seen Blow with Johnny Depp and Penelope Cruz? Right, it's a good one. Like, I saw it when it came out. Like, I saw it 20 years later. When I went and saw it this year, though, they gave me a free T-shirt, and it just said Blow across the front. And I wear it all the time because people say dress for the job you want. I don't know if that's how that phrase works, but it's a cool shirt. I'm looking for a car. Been looking for a few weeks. Been doing the research. If anyone else is looking for a car, I have found that the best one available on the market is the Subaru Forester Whitaker. I mean, one of the headlights is... it's not as bright as the other one, and kind of points that way. But it's a good car, you guys. It's a solid performance every time, the Subaru Forester Whitaker. Let's see, guys. I turned 43 this year, and I've made it this far in life without ever using a dating app or a dating site. But I don't judge people who do because I use Uber Eats. I mean, what's Uber Eats except delivery for something you could go out and get yourself if you were willing to make the effort, but you're not, so thanks for the help, Internet. It's not that different. I've learned a few things about dating this year. Eating pussy in the shower should be called twatterboarding because... yeah, because you feel like you're going to drown. And you want to give up a lot of secrets. It's an effective tactic. Let's see. I'm just about at 3.5 years without alcohol. I've made it that far. No, don't clap for that. You guys are successfully playing a sport that I was fucking banned from, so don't clap for that. Don't clap for that. I will say that dating without alcohol is fucking gross. I don't know how you guys do it. Are you just yourselves the whole time? Fucking disgusting. Dating without alcohol is like trick-or-treating without a Halloween costume. Where it's just you standing in front of someone saying, listen, I know this is not how this is normally done, but I still really like candy. It's only a couple times a year you can get candy without paying for it, so best case scenario, you get a box of raisins. You're like, all right, fair enough. It's not candy, but it's free. I think we can all agree that a box of raisins is the hand job of trick-or-treating. Like, it's nice, but it's not why we got dressed up. Let's see, guys. I do understand that it's meant to be threatening when somebody says snitches get stitches, but it does imply medical attention was received in time. You might as well be saying, if you say anything to anybody about what you saw, I'm going to fucking stab you, but you're going to be okay. You're going to get stitches, but you're going to have a scar right there, and you're going to be self-conscious around the pool. Oh, you already had your appendix out? Never mind. Some stuff, though, if you see it in the right context, makes perfect sense. Like, do you guys know who loves gluten-free crackers the most? Like, more than anyone else? Gluten-free crackers? Don't call them that. Call them white people. But that's who loves them the most. It's weird how that lined up. One point I would like to make before I leave, guys. Make some noise if you... Well, I think we can all agree, regardless of what your preference is, whatever you're into, make some noise if you can agree that Wolverine is the sexiest comic book character of all time, right? Especially with Hugh Jackman, the way he plays Wolverine. Come on, guys. Sexy, right? But if you know Wolverine's superpowers, you know that he heals from any wound in seconds. Like, he gets stabbed, he gets shot, he heals right in front of you, guys. There is no way that Wolverine is circumcised. And they probably tried a few times. That's the part of the origin story they don't tell you about. Just think about it. My name's Charley McMullen. Thank you guys for coming out. Have a good night, guys.
All this gear up here. One more time for Charley McMullen, everybody. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Gonna keep it going. Next up, another good friend of ours. She used to live in Denver, and now she's in the Springs, and she's one of us now. So give her a warm welcome. Everyone, it's Sarah Sawchuk.
That's funny that men have a name for when women go down, or they go down on women in showers, because when I go down on a man in a shower, I call it scuba diving, because, like, no. Am I the only one that did high school band and can't hold their breath for a long time? Absolutely. Yes, Joe's right. I did move to Colorado Springs from Denver, and when I tell a lot of people that, they're like, I'm sorry. They're like, why did you move down here? And I said, well, a lot of the comedians said that your audience is, you can just say fucking anything to them. Yep. Whereas in Denver, I love Denver, born and raised, not part of a tribe, but the white person tribe, hello. But you can't really say much up there. They're very sensitive. And when Jared Polis did that whole thing with the lottery for if you got the COVID vaccine, he's like, we're going to do a random lottery where you get $5,000 if your name gets pulled for doing the vaccine. I was like, so you do have money to fix these fucking roads. Solid. So I'm really involved with politics, and what I love about Colorado Springs is that you're a red city, and I'm the liberal sheep of the family, also known as a disappointment. Thank you. One race I paid attention to was a Lauren Boebert versus Adam Frisch race. Does everyone remember that? It's one of the tightest races in U.S. history, 600 votes. And I was telling my friend, I was like, Lauren Boebert has a very large region, which is also called gerrymandering. My friend's like, what's that? And I was like, you see here, some old men got a coloring book of the United States of America, and they just drew an outline. They're like, low-income people right there. Denver loved that joke way more than you guys. So I did some research on Lauren Boebert, and if you don't know who she is, she's like a little Republican hottie, and her father and herself, they owned a restaurant where their servers could carry around firearms. And I was like, it's a bad day at work if one of the servers gets pissed off. And I was like, damn, that would have been so cool. If I had known that, I would have brought my cheating boyfriend there and just sat down and made a whole commotion. But I was like, wait, he's a good-looking white man, but maybe if we dress him up as a child... I'm not wrong, historically speaking. Children are our future, but not if they're dead. Damn. Y'all, we're at Vultures tonight. Chill out, this is not Comedy Works. Damn, that was a good one, I thought. I've been Christmas shopping, because Christmas is coming up, and I feel like the market has really gotten us. They really think we're dumb. I saw something on TikTok where it's like, you need to get this book where you can write down all your feelings and then burn it for $20. And I was like, better idea. Get a piece of paper and a lighter for free. No? Do we all buy that book? It's fine. The market really got us. This weather really makes me miss summer because, cocktail season, warm weather, white people want to be brown for a season. So the next time your friend is like, you need more color, be like, I thought you were a racist, Natalie. The fuck you mean I need more color on my legs? I'm very white. I've recently obtained a boyfriend. That is what my parents said. My boyfriend, he's amazing, but he's the exact opposite of what I wanted. He's such a Colorado, and it makes me sick. He loves hiking. He loves craft beer. I used to have a joke where I was on Hinge and a guy would say, you know, on a Saturday morning, all I want to do is hike a 14er. Gross. On a Saturday morning, I just want to choke on a dick. But I found a man that can do both. It's just at 3 a.m. Yeah. yeah. Hey, what's up? What the fuck is up, youth? Love it. What I love about my boyfriend is he is a golden retriever in my world. He is the exact epitome of a golden retriever. He's loyal, food motivated. Am I right? Gentlemen? Nope. Thank you. He's like on his phone. He's like, yeah, we like food. Uber Eats right now. Fuck yeah, they're going to come all the way over here. Tip them nicely. He'll wear a harness. Springs, let's get fucking up. Let's go. Damn. What else is going on? Were you part of the band? You guys are great. Yeah, thank you. Do you have kids? Thank God. I don't want kids. It must be hard having a kid in this day and age because, like, as I mentioned earlier, guns are a thing. And here's the thing. If I could get rid of all the guns in the world, great, but that's not going to happen with Americans. That happened in Australia. They're like, no more guns. And they're like, dope, we're on an island. We don't care. But in America, if we take one thing from a kid, they'll be like, but Billy has a gun. It's kind of like the COVID mask, where you're like, you have to put your mask on. The kid's like, but Billy doesn't have a mask. And you're like, that is logical. Like, how do we fight that? But if I had a kid and I had to send him off to school, I'd be like, we can't wear shoes with like laces because you could trip over them if something happens at school. Wear Velcro. You need a bulletproof backpack. It's like sending them off to war. If you love them, you'll be like, I love you so much, son. You make me so proud. But if they're being an absolute shit, be like, yeah, you fucking deserve this. Go fight for our family. Do we like kids? Nah? Yeah. Do you? You do? They're at home tonight? Or their fucking mom. Because fuck that. She has to stay home. Are you with the mom? No, Becky's dead to me. I'll end it on here. I'm a millennial, and I also love dogs, and I thought I found the perfect breed for us millennials. Can anyone guess what I think it is? Are you guys cat people? No. We're not a German Shepherd. We're not a Bulldog Terrier. We are a Chihuahua. We are small. We are afraid. We are on a lot of medication. And if it's raining out, we're like, I'm not taking a shit in that today. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great rest of your night.
One more time for Sarah Sawchuk, everyone. Okay, 3 more comics. You guys good? You guys having a good time? Oh, come on. Are they hurting you? Come on. We're going to keep it going, man. Next up, he actually cooks here. He's been busy cooking all night, but he's funny as fuck. He's one of our new comics here. Everyone give it up for Matt Medina.
You guys are only cheering because I give you food. That's all right, though. Happy to be here. First question. Dominatrixes, why are they so damn expensive, huh? Yet another classist thing that the rich are taking from us, right, guys? How come I can't get government-subsidized dominatrixes? I want to trade in my SNAP benefits for SLAP benefits. You know? Godzilla, we know him, we love him, right? Godzilla fans? Why does he always know where the center of town is, huh? Does he work for the city? Is he part of the inner city gentrification process, huh? I don't see Godzilla stomping on nice white neighborhoods, but it's all the inner cities. He's like, bam, Chick-fil-A, bam, a Chipotle, and now you got fucking hipsters paying $15 for... Okay, never mind, sorry, okay. My bad. I've been putting myself into a K-hole a lot recently. I've been watching too many Kanye West videos, bro. A yay-hole. He's acting like a fucking yay-hole, bro, honestly. All my homies hate Kanye. I'm a big fan of slam poetry. Do you guys know what slam poetry is? Yeah, that's what I call professional wrestling to sound like pretentious, you know? Slam poetry. Big fan of it, man. I try to get my friends into wrestling, but they're like, Matt, this shit is fake. And I'm like, dude, you go to church. I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? I've never seen Jesus, but I've seen Stone Cold Steve Austin. I've never seen Moses, but I've seen The Rock take his size 12 boot, turn that sumbitch sideways, and shove it up your candy ass. Thank you. If you smell or whatever, you know. I know. I've had a lot of weird jobs in my life, man. I went from working at a mortuary to working at a strip club. I went from seeing old people with dead eyes to young women with dead eyes. So, lateral move. Sorry. Okay, my bad. A lot of dead people here. Sorry. All right. You guys think well, first off, any diabetics in the crowd? All right. You guys think diabetic speedball, you know? They eat something really sugary. They're like, come on, man, just fucking hit me with one, you know? He's like, lay off me, bitch. It's good for me, all right? Where'd you put my junk? I'm a big fan of national parks, you know? One thing I hate about national parks, though, is the gift shop. It's always like native themed, right? To me, that's a big slap in the face. It's like, yes, brother, come off the mountain. Check our wares of pelts, arrowheads, ice cold cans of Red Bull. Here comes my cousin, Chief Grand Cherokee. Anyway, there's never enough natives to get that in a room, and I wonder why. Okay. You guys like impressions? Hopefully someone does some tonight. I have large goals in comedy, man. Everyone's got huge goals. Everyone wants to be on Netflix. Everyone wants to be on HBO, Hulu, that type of shit. I'm a humble guy. I want to be on gas station TV. That's how you reach the backbone of America, baby. Gas is a bipartisan issue, and that's how I become a motherfucking senator. You know what I mean? You got to be careful where you give money to charity, you know, because you never know exactly where that money goes. I was giving money to this charity across in China for a kids program, but it got defunded. Turns out I was giving all that money to euthanasia. It's okay. They're fake Chinese children that are dying. Don't worry. Or they're not. I don't know. You know what I mean? So I had to find a different one, man. I found this other one. This one's in the Middle East. It supplies skateboarding products to the kids. It's called Radical Islam. There you go. I saw the shoes in here. I know my crowd. Okay. Any conspiracy theory fans here? Yell out your favorite one, brother. No judgment. Yeah, what's your favorite conspiracy theory? He's like, let me break out the list, brother. He's like, flat earth, hollow earth, reptilians. I bet. We all did, yeah. Crawling on your walls being like, it's a fucking scheme, man. The biggest psyop is that we are all psyops, you know? Moon's fake, that's a good one. 9/11, that's a class. That's the fucking Steely Dan hits of the fucking, bro. You say 9/11, I'm pulling out a lighter. I'm like, hell yeah, brother. And I'm proud to be an American. That's a good one. Wendy Williams, you know what I mean? But I have a current conspiracy theory. There's certain foods in our societies that make us stupid as people. And my only example is Raising Cane's Chicken. You ever been there? I fucking hate Raising Cane's Chicken, and I don't even care if there's investors here tonight, all right? Can't stand it. I got better food at my California public high school than I can get at Raising Cane's. I'm talking about microwave square pizzas. Thank you, brother. And fucking bags of milk is better than Raising Cane's. I also think that Lunchables are like MREs for children. There's something there, you know? How are we training these kids? I'm a big, I'm a Mexican man. Don't shoot. I'm big about representation, man. That shit's important to me. Like the UFC has their first ever fully blooded Mexican champion. The LA Lakers have their first ever LA born and raised Chicano MVP. And my cousin just got off a parole, so it's been a big week for us all. Big week. Si se puede. Si se, thank you, brother. It's fucked up too, man, because I was telling my cousin about that NBA guy, and he's like, that's cool, fool, but was he doing anything, or was he just riding the bench? And I'm like, bro, you're being hard on the guy. He's got to clean the fucking stadium when the game's over. Like, he's playing double duty, bro. It's hard to live up to my Mexican dad's expectations in life. You know, his favorite person's Superman. And as a kid, I thought that was pretty cool, but as an adult, it really hit me. They're both illegal aliens. It's okay, man. I fucking took the test, all right? I spit my Dr. Pepper spit into a vial, and I sent it to the Mormons. You guys know about that? Ancestry 21, that shit? Just vials of our spit being held somewhere in Salt Lake City, man. I figured out how they test it, too. They shoot it. They're like, what is this, Caribbean? Is it giving me melanin now? It's tough being brown, though, man. Anything can be construed as like racist or bigoted. You know, I moved into this new apartment complex, and they redid the entire pool. They slapped up new sign that says no glass, no running, no jean shorts. And I know Colorado's not a big public pool place, but that says no glass, no running, no Mexicans. You know what I mean? As a kid, man, I get fucking checked by the cholos at the pool, bro. They'd be like, "Where you from, little homie?" They're wearing like Speedo, swim cap, long socks, you know? And I'm like, the deep end, fool. What the fuck? Oh, shit, little homie? Is that? Okay. All right, motherfuckers. The kitchen is open for the next half hour. Please keep ordering food. I love you all. Give it up for Joe Bruno, everybody.
One more time for Matt Medina, everyone. All right. Two more comics left, guys. And give it up for yourselves one more time for being here and sticking this out. Fuck yeah, thank you. Oh, you guys are not happy. You're just like, I'm just trying to be nice for my friends. Hey, we're gonna give it up, man. We're gonna keep it going. Next, she's one of my favorite comics, man. She's from Wisconsin. Everyone, give it up for Nina Davis.
Well, hello, everybody. How are we? You guys doing all right? You're good? Yeah, I am from Wisconsin. Can you tell? Can you tell? I managed a cheese store in Wisconsin. No shit. I was shoveling snow, absolutely hungover outside of the cheese store, and then I was like, I did it. I'm done with Wisconsin. I finished Wisconsin that day. What? Where are you from? Minnesota. Oh, fun. Yeah, okay. Well, we should fight about this later. Yeah, you guys want to see us fight later? That would be good. Okay, pencil that in at the end of the show. That'd be good. I'm scrappy. It'll be a good. I actually was from Madison, Wisconsin. And I know, yeah, I had to start. That makes. Give it up for this guy's DUI. Yes. I actually, Madison's the kind of place people compare it to Boulder a lot. I actually had to start shaving my armpits so that I would stand out. It's a cool little place. I do miss it. And now being here in the Springs, you can imagine how awkward it is for me bringing my cocaine jokes into a heroin city. Yeah. It is rad. Thank you. That's rad. My jokes are rad. That's good. Sometimes I do comedy in Denver. That's always fun to be in the big city. I was up there and I saw a guy driving a double-decker bus. I bet that guy's got a little dick, huh? Huh? Bet that guy's got a little double-decker bus driving ass dick, huh? No? He couldn't just go pick up an F-150. He couldn't get an F-250 or an F-350 or a Dodge Ram. What are the ones that say Super Duty on the back? Those are my favorite. Anyway, this guy had to get a CDL. That must be a really little dick. Okay, that's good. I really like that joke. That's fun. Well, here's a little something new. Maybe you guys will think it's that funny. You know, like all the Beyond Meat products that they're making? Has anybody like Impossible Burgers and stuff? Who eats these things? Anybody? Is it just these two? They're not bad. It's not that bad, right? But here's the thing. They're making all these meats to taste like cooked meats. All right? And I have yet to find a good like replacement for like raw chicken. You know? It's like give me the Beyond Meat raw, okay? Like give me an undercooked steak and replicate that, okay? We overcook. Yeah, we'll get there. we'll get there. My bad for trying to, listen. Hot takes. I don't think the United States military sings enough. That's how I know that we're the bad guys. It's really clear. Anytime I've ever watched any movies or musicals or read a book where they're gonna go do a war, the guys I'm rooting for have a musical number. Let's get down to business. Like that is, I want those guys to win. I want the group of artists that need to go continue to fight for their freedom to make art on the field, the war field. The war field. I'm trying to think of other war songs right now in my head, and I gotta familiarize myself with that for that. Anyway, okay, good. That's a good. I'm a little attracted to men who are in the military. If I'm real honest with you guys. Yeah. It's okay. Listen. I think it's like really sexy when a man is gone a lot. Yeah. Like if I'm gonna come, you have to go. And that's it. Speaking of wars, I feel like, okay, it was awesome to see the music up here. You guys did a hell of a job. Give it up for the band. That was fucking... You guys, you could soundtrack a war. You guys could soundtrack a war for sure. Joe Bruno on drums in the front, like I don't want to say it's a good war, but I'd watch the movie about it. Okay, good. That's good. Yeah. You guys ready for hot war summer? Okay. Yikes. I don't really think that comedians and musicians should date each other. And that's only because I'm a comedian and I dated a musician. It's only that. And what happened was she wrote a song about me. Yeah, she wrote a song about me, and it wasn't when we were falling in love, okay? She did not write a love song about me, but we were still together, so I did the only thing I could do, which was write a joke about her. Writing a song about me, right? We're even. So then she wrote a song about me, writing a joke about her writing a song about me. And that's on fucking Spotify. Okay? That is on fucking Spotify. I think I won, though, because here I am, right, telling you guys the joke, right, about the song that she wrote about the joke about the song that I wrote about her. Yeah. And she's not going to find out about it because you aren't going to tell her because you don't know who she is because she's not that good of a musician. Zing! Oh! I miss her. God damn it. I guess, real quick before I go, spitters or quitters? Spitters or quitters, yeah? Yeah, and I think it's like super, super respectable to quit something that's no longer serving you. All right, I'm Nina. Thank you.
One more time for Nina Davis. Okay, last comic of the night, man. He was on the High Plains Comedy Festival up in Denver. He's a regular over at Denver Comedy Works, but he's from here, and he's one of our fucking best people. You're going to have such a great time. Everyone give it up for your last comic, Jose Macall.
Oh, boy. Hi. Hello, everybody. Hey. Make some noise for the rest of the folks on the show you've seen tonight. It's been a good lineup. Hell yeah. The band was cool. Same dude. That was the hell. Let's hear it for them. Giving the hardest band to Google ever. Hell yeah. Let's hear it for them giving me homework later. Cool. All right. No, that's fine. Hi, everybody. I've been using that website they've been advertising recently, which I'm sure you guys have seen. It's that one where you give them money and they tell you like where your family is, and stuff. You guys, are you familiar with inmatelocator.com? Cool. I'd be real mad if a stripper popped out of my cake. There better be a cake inside that stripper. 'Cause I'm gonna look. I don't know if I'll ever own a home with the way my life is going, but I think I can kidnap someone who does. And being a owner. It's a nice second place. That's all I'm saying. All right. Here's the thing. I was going to look for apartments recently, and I had to meet with this landlord as soon as I showed up. And he looked me up and down, and he was like, "Are you going to be a good tenant?" And I was like, "I guess." So now I have to pay an insecurity deposit. All right. Let's tell a joke. Here's the thing. I like going to metal shows. That's the thing I like doing. I like going. Hell yeah. My favorite thing about metal shows post-COVID now is that sometimes bands will be like, "All right, this is the heavy part. Everybody get in the pit. Okay, somebody get in the pit. Anybody, please, get." No one wants diseases, you know. Not to mention most of your fans have aged off our parents' insurance, you know. Can't thrash, I gotta work tomorrow, you know. I think metal bands need to start screening their fans. That's what I think they need to do. Should be like, "All right, this is the heavy part. If you can afford your medical deductible, get in the pit. If you can cough without throwing your back out, get in the pit. AARP to the back, you know. That would be cool." I'm older now. I like the stuff I like, but it's different because I'm older. I like watch stuff differently now, you know. Like I like horror movies. I've been a lifelong fan of horror movies. Yeah, but it's different, all right? I put on Friday the 13th, the lady got stabbed. I was like, oh my God, that hospital bill is going to be through the roof. I can't believe it. They're in the woods, that ambulance ride alone. It's going to cost her another leg, you know. Put on another movie I really like, Paranormal Activities. Yeah. Immediately my brain was like, wow, look at the square footage of that beautiful haunted ranch-style home. So spacious that ghost is going to run out of breath chasing that family around. It's like, is that an island kitchen? No wonder that demon doesn't want to leave, you know? Like that's real silly. That's weird. I'm older, I don't know. I have to pay attention now, that's the thing. I used to say, fuck the news, I don't have to know anything, you know, that's cool. Now I have to pay attention. I was reading the news the other day. There's a headline that said, "Man nearly dies from colossal poop in his body." Yeah, you ever have to take a shit so bad it ends up in the newspaper? Yeah, this guy didn't even go. He just had to go. Went to the doctor like you're supposed to do. The doctor was like, "We got to tell everybody about this." It's my new fear. It's weird. I read a headline, there's a weed breathalyzer out now. Watch out. That's a thing. Yeah, fuck, I know. It's a weed breathalyzer. It's not accurate yet, though. It's not holding up in court just yet. But what scientists have found is the most accurate way to tell if a guy's been consuming marijuana is through semen. Yeah, that's going to make roadside sobriety like way more interesting. I feel like that's a whole You end up in jail, like, what did you blow? Like, bro, I'm not the one doing the blowing out there. Just harass cops back finally. Like, you know what, officer? I did eat a brownie. You should test me. The detective is like, book him. 100 milligrams. I think that would be the worst interlock to have on your car for sure, right? It's like, hey, bro, can you come in my car so I can start it and get to work? Borrow a sock to get home. I was around the train the other day down Denver going to a show, and I saw this ad for something called Mental Health Help Center. That's what it says, Mental Health Denver Help Center. And the ad said, do you hallucinate? And I was like, for fun? Like, hell yeah. Do you hallucinate? Does your mind play tricks on you? Do you see and hear things that are not there? Do you need help? You are not alone. Call this number. And I feel like telling someone who hallucinates, you are not alone, it's like the worst thing you could tell that person. It's like, do you need help? Look behind you. That's all I should say. Wow. It's the holiday season. I don't have holiday jokes. I like winter. Winter's cool. That's the thing. Everybody does winter sports. They leave the city. There's more parking for me. That's pretty cool, yeah. No one questions how much soup I eat. That's pretty cool, yeah. That's a fun. Yeah, soup's the best, yeah. Fellow soup supremacist. All right, no, that's silly. Okay. Thinking, I don't know. I don't believe in religion. I think it's weird they call it the good book, because I read it and lost my faith, you know? Like, that's a weird thing. I don't feel like a good book needs someone to explain it to you once a week forever. I feel like a good book sucks you in. It doesn't need an army to convert you, you know? Like, it's not a good book. No one's ever knocked on my door like, hello, have you heard the Gospel of Waldo? We're looking for him. I am saying Waldo's a good book. You don't have to know how to read to understand Waldo. It's amazing. No matter where I'm at, I know what I'm looking for. It's right in front of me the whole time. Waldo's a metaphor for happiness. It's genius, guys, all right? You don't find Waldo, you find yourself, okay? You guys ever do acid look at Waldo? It's life-changing. It's tight. I'm going to look at Blue's Clues next, blow my phone fucking mind. All right, no, we're chilling. I looked into why weed's illegal federally. Like, why is that a thing? Who are these narcs? You know, like, we all are cool. And what I found out is there's a church. There's a church that lobbies the government. They say that marijuana is evil because it influences your mind. And I think it's crazy the devil is out there like, yeah, look at them smoking that and eating cookies and watching cartoons. You know, that's a weird plan for the Dark Lord. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Satan just wants me to really like jazz, you know? Like, I don't get it. What's up? I feel like if you're going to be a church, you're going to be mad at plants, there's better plants to be mad at. That's all I'm saying. It's poison ivy that hurts people. Like Batman fights it or some shit. If apples, God got really mad about an apple one time. That seems evil as hell to me. If you're not familiar with that story, Adam and Eve ate an apple from the tree of knowledge. They get kicked out of Eden. The moral of the story, of course, is don't talk to snakes, I think. God can't build a fence. Something like that. I'm not sure. Adam and Eve ate an apple. They get kicked out of Eden. Here's the thing. I don't think God was mad about the apple. I just think God likes kicking people out of places. I don't know if you've read the Bible, but it's mostly about people who need to leave quickly. It's like it's raining, we gotta go. The Pharaoh's mad, we should leave. It's like on the 7th day he rested, on the 8th he was like, rent was due on the 3rd, you know. God's just mad. I don't think marijuana's evil, that's all I'm trying to say. I don't think pot is a drug designed by the devil. It's medicine, right? I think weed is a drug designed by your grandma. It's like, oh, did you eat today? Like, that's weed as a person. You look tired. Maybe you should lay down. Like, that's weed. I think that man is a cop. Like, fuck yeah, Grandma. How did you know? I'm leaving. Wow. I don't know why people say immigrants steal jobs. That's weird to me. Of all the things to steal, a job would be the worst. It's not how it works. From those neighborhoods, there's no gang out there where like one guy steals a car and one guy steals a diamond and one guy clocks in on Monday. Checks the expense accounts. It's not it. It's no gang where they have a meeting and they're like, oh, who's that? Like, oh, dude, that's T-Dog. That's the meanest crack dealer on the west side. Like, oh, shit. And who's that? Oh, that's T-Mobile. That's the best retail sales associate in this crew. Here on the Friends and Familia plan. Watch out. It's not it. People say Mexicans are going to put stairs on their side of the wall. I think it's true because I don't know if you've seen Mexican ruins, but we love stairs. We have buildings just made out of stairs. Yeah. I think if Mexicans could steal jobs, that would be the best crime to see happen live, for sure. You're at the dentist, you know. Like, where's Dr. McCarthy? Like, hey, what's up? Is Carlos now? Open wide, fool. You know. I think if Mexicans could steal jobs, we would steal good jobs. Not picking fruits and shit, you know. We're stealing porn actor for sure, the day of, you know. It's like, cut, where's the male talent? Like, hey, what's up, is Carlos? I got 2 jobs. Hey. Open wide, fool. He's got a catchphrase, you know. I think I have a solution to the problems in immigration in this country. It's a very simple idea, guys. Stick with me, all right? It's voting time soon. It's a policy, all right? I want to put a definite, hardcore limit on the amount of people that we allow into this country, but we make it so that anyone, anywhere in the world, can challenge someone here to a showdown of some sort. Whoever wins gets to stay. We make the country stronger, we film it, we call it dual citizenship. All right, I'm Jose Macall. Thank you guys so much. Hell yeah, this has been a great show. Joe Bruno.
One more time for Jose Macall, everyone. Thank you guys so much for being here and sticking this out. Check it out. You have a good time. We'll be back in the new year with new comics, new shows. In a minute, guys, if you're hanging out, you don't have to go home. You can stay here. We can chill. We can party. We can hang. I'll be going around with a bucket over there at the bar, though. This show tonight was free, so everybody performed for free. we don't really know like what we're gonna make doing this. So if you feel free to like donate something, if you got some cash, some change, some weed, some cigarettes. I think a couple people like cocaine. Fucking A. That we'll be going around with the bucket. Feel free to donate what you can. Thank you for coming, and we'll be back in like a month.